that'll be it for right now in regards to our power rankings and all of that. The last thing, as we do before we close, of course, I have our quick picks for the week. Do you have a tally again for how things went? Who's ahead in that race? Did you check it?
I'm not sure. I think the overall tally, we're probably like right with each other.
Yeah, I think we're about
This week was I had 9-6, you had 8-7, so
okay.
we're still right next to each other. Yeah,
About even. I think that puts us at 3-3 if you won again this week. So we're now even after 6 weeks. We'll see who gets ahead in week 7. I forgot to check how LeBron did. I don't even know if LeBron did it picks this week.
He did.
But,
I think he did do his picks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll check back in with him this weekend then and go from there. But should be a fun week 7. Excited to jump into it. Again, we're here with our quick picks and excited to look at all going on this weekend. And we'll see who comes out getting more right. We saw the guy that went viral in jail with the phone calls. He has probably on lock and knows how to pick them. We'll see if we can match him as well. And salute to him for he seemed like he was on his stuff, and we got to get on his level. So week 7 quick picks. Excited to get into it. First off, Jags and Saints on Thursday night. How you have that one playing out?
Yeah, short week. Jags got to travel to New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Jags as a team better, but I think
maybe dinged up. I will add.
Yeah, I think I will go with the Saints at home here on the short week. Thursday games, as we say, are always weird, so I can see it going either way. But I'll go with the Saints.
Again, Thursday games are very weird, as I pointed out. I've gone with the home team, I think, every week so far. I'm going to switch it up and go with the Jags. Not only because of that, but I think they still have enough pieces beyond Trevor Lawrence, whether he plays or not, to still contribute a lot. I think ECM can have a big game versus the same squad. I think Ingram and a lot of those guys could still find a way to get the ball a whole lot, even whether Trevor Lawrence is playing or not against the same squad who's still finding its way. So going with the Jags there. Next up on Sunday, looks like there's no London game, no early game this week, so we're back to just 10 a.m. Falcons and Bucks. How you that one playing out?
Similar caliber teams. I'll go with the Bucks here at home.
I agree. Going with the Bucks there. Raiders and Bears. How you that one playing out?
Is Justin Fields healthy? Do we know yet?
No, they said there's no timetable yet for his return. He sprained his thumb, so he's gonna be out for a little while.
Yeah. Right. I'll probably go with the Raiders then. Yeah.
Tough. Going with the Raiders as well. Browns at Colts. How you that one playing out?
I'll give it to the Browns. I don't know if Deshaun's back yet, but I just
think they can play without him.
The defense. PJ Walker wasn't great in that game either. Granted, going against the 49ers defense, but
right.
I think the Browns defense is elite against Gardner Minshew. I'm gonna go with the Browns there.
For rivalry's sake, I'll say that was a catch game for the Browns. They got lucky versus the Niners, and I'll say somehow Gardner Minshew and the Colts with Jonathan Taylor now back more solidified in the backfield alongside him will put up a good game versus them and get the job done. So I'll go Colts in that one. Okay. Going from there, Commanders at Giants. How you have that one playing?
Bad game of football will be played. I'll say the Giants. I don't like. They didn't get blown out by the Dolphins or the Bills the last couple of weeks. Like they put up a decent fight against both. So I'll go with the Giants here.
I'm gonna go with Commanders. I think Sam Howell has showed some flash every once in a while. He finds some pieces. Curtis Samuel and McLaurin, all those guys. So I think they'll find a way to get the job done, even though it is in Meadowlife, I believe, for the Giants. So going with the Commanders in that one. I think one of the games of the week. A couple of good games this week. One of that surely deserve our attention. Lions and Ravens. How you have that one playing out?
Hey man, I went against the Lions on the road last week. The Ravens have showed me some flaws, I guess, with the receivers a bit. They had to bounce back in London against the Titans. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I don't know if the Lions get 2 in a row on the road against another good defense. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens here.
Damn, I wanted you to take the Lions so I could pick the Ravens more confidently because I wouldn't say hold on, not scared, not using that word, but as I've said about the Lions all year long and for some time now, as we joked about or whatever, I see what the Lions have become and salute them in their rebuild to topping that they are right now. So I believe it's going to be a great game, as I said, game of the week. But I do think the Ravens are going to find a way. Lamar actually has been having a very impressive year quietly. It hasn't looked that great.
It would be better if his guys were catching the ball. Yeah,
he hasn't been dropping the ball a whole lot. But he has improved his passing this year. That I do want to acknowledge. I could see as somebody watching the games and the receivers have to step up. And if they do so this week, they will get the job done. If not, the Lions will do what they've been doing and try to
Odell
versus the Ravens. So
Odell don't look like he quite have that burst anymore, man.
people are talking about he caught that one slant and
Yeah.
Odell took it to the house, but this
Yeah.
one kind of got caught up. So not fully the same guy, and we talked about it. He's still getting his legs under him and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But just having somebody who is serviceable is we're glad to have him out there alongside Zay Flowers, who's been good also. So
he has been good.
Yeah, they just got to catch passes. If they catch passes, they win. I think it really comes down to that. So rolling with the Ravens in that one. Bills at Patriots. How you have that one going? Is it close at all?
Like
another catch game.
It could be a catch game only because it's Belichick. The Patriots are just so bad on offense, though.
Yeah.
Like to where I think the Bills can take advantage of them there. So I don't know if it's close, but I'll go with the Bills. Definitely the Bills winning it, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how close it'll be, but Bills definitely.
I think the Bills. I think they talked about it in that game last week. They've gotten like kind of snuck by the Giants a few times. So that is what it is. Even in that, find ways to win. I think in this game, they know who the Patriots are. The Patriots have had their number for a long while, going back to the Brady era and all that stuff. They're not going to be shocked by where the Patriots throw at them. They're going to find ways to make sure that they don't make it have the same result as last week's of the Bills. I think emphatically, actually, I'll say is my blowout at that time.
Josh got a little bit banged up, I think, in the last game, but I think he was going to play. So
yeah, so I'm still wrong with the Bills in that one. Going from there, Cardinals and Seahawks. How you have that one going?
I got the Seahawks winning this. Yep.
I agree there. While I will say again, just salute to Josh Dobbs, what he's doing. He seems like a fun guy that keeps trying to put his best foot forward in that offense, leading the way there, and just doesn't have enough pieces around him to quite get the job done. So it'll be competitive, but I think the Seahawks will get it done in the end. From there, Steelers and Rams, so that'll be a decent one too as well. How you have that one going?
Yeah, I guess the only concern is if like the Steelers pass rush is able to get to Stafford.
Correct.
But I do think the Rams are the better team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll be a competitive game. I'll give the Rams a slight edge. Rams win.
I agree. I'll go with the home team here. We'll go with the Rams in that one. Not only because of the Steelers and with everything, but again, as you pointed out, the Rams being the better squad, I believe they'll find what get done even without Kyrie Williams in the backfield this week. So good stuff there. This may be the game of the week as well. Another great one, Chargers and Chiefs. How you have that one going?
I think the real game of the week is that last one.
I know. There's two great games this week. So yeah.
Chargers Chiefs. I got the Chiefs winning, man. Like the Chargers, I can't pick in close games until they show me that they can win in close games. So I'm gonna give the Chiefs.
I think it's cozy boys for the Chiefs. I think they find it. I think this is one of the games. I talked about cozy boys before. Cozy boys are when you're going into a game that's supposed to be a big matchup, but there's one team that I think will sure to get the win in the end. I think the Chiefs surely will get the win in the end. The Chargers will put up a good fight as they do, but Pat Mahomes has shown that when times get tough, he knows how to get the job done in the end, and will do just that at home as well. So yeah, I'm going with Kansas City there. Going on from that one, Packers and Broncos. So you have that one playing out.
Packers. The Broncos just seem like bottom of the barrel at this point. I know Jordan Love hasn't looked good the last few weeks either, but the Broncos, even at home, that doesn't really move me either for Denver. They haven't inspired really any confidence in them to this point with Sean Payton at the helm. So I'm gonna go with the Packers.
It goes against my fantasy team because I have Christian Watson there and all of that. But ironically, even though I have put some faith in Jordan Love also, I'm going to take a chance and say, even though the Broncos are kind of pulling the plug on a lot of players and all of that, they'll find a way this week at home to say, we have our owners may be pulling the plug on us and they may be trying to send guys away, but the guys in the building still want to fight. And Russ will put up a valiant effort and steal one, I guess, from the Packers there. So I'm going to go with the Broncos at home in that one. Next up, Sunday night game of the week. I think we can more emphatically say with this one, Dolphins and Eagles. How you have that one going?
Yeah, hopefully, like I don't see the potential of blowout either way. I think they can remain close.
You don't think the Dolphins have a chance to blow them out?
No, because I don't think the Dolphins defense is great either. Like I think the Eagles can score on them too.
Okay.
I know the Dolphins can score on the Eagles because the Eagles secondary is not good this year. But I think the Eagles can score on the Dolphins too. But I do think the Dolphins win this because I feel like the flaws have been more magnified with the Eagles this year. I don't think they're as good as they were last year. I think they're still good, but I don't think they're as good as they were last year. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins here.
We just gotta be real here. I got Mostert. I got Tyreek.
Oh my
I got
god.
AJ Brown. Just give me a
Yeah,
shootout, man.
that's
Give
true.
me a
That's true.
shootout. So however this wants to go, as long as they both put up 30 points each,
Let's
let
go.
them both eat, I'm good. But for pick wise, my pops was happy.
I was gonna say, I know your dad wants you to pick.
Pops was happy. I picked the Eagles last week, but I'm gonna go with the Dolphins in this one. I
Go.
like what I'm seeing from two of those boys, and think that they can upset this Eagles squad who show out. I don't want to fully again to our point. I want to see a full string in the armor, but just dealing with injuries and getting back afloat. Now going up against a tough Dolphins squad who is rolling right now. I think this might be the one match that they didn't want at this timing, and it'll play out just as that. So going with the Dolphins on Sunday night, and we'll see how it plays. But hoping for a shootout either way. Then lastly, a Monday night, Niners and Vikings. How you have that one going?
I think the Niners win, regardless if Debo doesn't play, if CMC doesn't play, if Trent Williams doesn't play. I think they still win this game, and I think a couple of them at least are going to play. But I don't think the Vikings are very good, especially not without Justin Jefferson. They struggled to win that game against the Bears last week.
You know how Kirk does under the bright lights. It just
Yeah.
is what it is, man.
Monday night games,
Monday
yeah.
nights are not his friend. Going up against a tough Niners squad, even without a lot of key pieces, I agree with you that it's still going to be a Niners victory for them there. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if somehow Kirk proves us wrong, but I don't think he will, sadly. So, yeah, fun stuff ahead. You said the Niners as well, correct? Yeah, so that is it. We'll see how it plays. We'll see how our picks compare to LeBron and all the other people that put up their picks and all that kind of stuff. We'll see just between us who wins this matchup this week, and excited for all the things that are on the way. So that is all now for all of our NFL things. We really appreciate y'all for tuning in as you guys do. Continue to like, rate, review, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff for us. Appreciate all the love. We'll be back shortly to talk. We're now here. NBA season is now here. We'll be talking about NBA season, getting our predictions as well. Have some announcements to make it alongside with that we've been working on, and we finally bring to light. And just looking forward to all this on the way for the show here. So we thank y'all for sticking with us for the time that you have. Excited for what's next here, and we'll see you guys again in the coming days. So yeah, thanks again, y'all. We'll see y'all. Peace.
Deuces.